Hello, second graders. Today we're going to be doing Module 4, Lesson 22. Our learning goal for today is I can solve additions with up to 4 add-ins. So, you've been doing such a great job in this module adding numbers with 2 add-ins, like this one, 49, there's an add-in, and 35. And you've even been doing bigger add-ins like 137 plus 65. But today, we're going to be adding 4 add-ins together. Are you up for this challenge? Of course you are. Remember, our learning goal is I can solve additions with up to 4 add-ins. Let's take a look back at what you did in first grade. So in first grade, you added 3 one-digit add-ins like this, 3 plus 7 plus 6. And you learned that you could find 2 numbers that you can add easily together, really quickly. Can you see those 2 add-ins? Did you see 3 plus 7? You know what 3 plus 7 is. That equals 10. And you know what 10 plus 6 more is. 10 6 is 16. We're going to use that same trick today, with bigger numbers though, since we're second graders. Let's try that trick that we just did with the first grade problem with bigger numbers. Let's do 23 plus 27 plus 16. Do you see numbers that you could add easily together? Remember, we looked at these one-digit numbers and found 3 and 7. Look at the ones place in these numbers. Did you say 23 and 27? You're absolutely right. So let's add the tens first. If we add the tens, that's 20 and 20. That equals 40. And then we already did the ones, 3 and 7. That's 10. So we're going to add those two together. 40 plus 10 equals 50. But we can't forget that 16. So we have 50 so far. Let's add 50 plus 16. I'm going to give you a minute. Did you say 66? You're absolutely right. So 23 plus 27 plus 16 is 66. So we're going to continue to use that trick, looking for numbers that we can easily add together to be able to solve these addition problems. Okay? And you notice we didn't draw any place value discs. We're all using mental math for this, looking for easy tricks. Let's try another one. Let's try 32 plus 28 plus 45. Can you see 2 numbers that would be easy to add together? Did you say 32 and 28? Look at the numbers in the ones place. 2 and 8. That makes a friendly 10, right? Okay, so if we add our tens, the 30 and the 20, 30 plus 20, that's easy, is 50. Then we're going to add that ones place, 2 and 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. So if we put those together, 50 and 10 equals 60. You notice that we're adding the tens and then the ones, which is different than what we've been doing because we're not using place value discs. We're simply doing mental math. Okay? So far we've got 60. But we can't forget that 45. So let's do 60 plus 45. Woo! That's a little trickier. Can you do that in your head? I'll give you a minute. Did you say 105? You're absolutely right. So that means 32 plus 28 plus 45 is 105. You see how we're adding 3 add-ins by looking for easy ways to put numbers together. Now, let's go for a bigger challenge. Let's go for 4 add-ins. So we're going to go back to first grade to one-digit add-ins. And let's look for numbers that we can put together really easily. Do you see numbers we can put together? Aha! We've got 1 and 9. That's buddies that make 10. So there's 10. And then, oh, check that out. 3 and 7, those are two buddies that make 10 is also. And you know what 10 plus 10 is? 20. So do you see? I didn't even need to use my fingers. I didn't need to draw a picture because I can look for numbers that I can easily add together in my head. So 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 7 equals 20. Since we're second graders, let's try bigger numbers. Let's do 31 plus 23 plus 19 plus 47. Oh, don't freak out. Look at the ones place. Are there numbers that you can see that you can add easily together? I think I'm going to have to rearrange some of these numbers. So if I look here, I've got a 1 in the ones place and a 9 in the ones place, and that's just like my first grade problem. Those are buddies that make 10. So I'm going to rewrite the problem so those are together. And then the 23 has a 3 in the ones place, and 47 has a 7 in the ones place, just like my first grade problem. 3 and 7 are buddies of 10. So I'm going to put those two together. It makes it easier for me to add. Okay? So then, if I break apart 31 into 30 and 1, and I break apart 19 into 9 and 10, I wrote it this way so that my buddies of 10 are together. Do you see that? Okay, so I've got 30 and 10 and 10. Those are easy to add in my brain. I'm going to break apart 23 also. I'm going to break apart 23 into 20 and 3. And I'm going to break apart 47 into 7 and 40. And you see I put 7 over here so it's close to the 3 because those are buddies of 10. Okay, now I have 10s. 30, 10, 10, 20, 10, and 40 to add together. I've got 3 10s, plus another 10, that's 4 10s, plus another 10, 5 10s, 6, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9, 10, 11, 12 10s here. That's 12 10s. What number is 12 10s? Did you say 120? There you go. So guess what? 31 plus 19 plus 23 plus 47 equals 120. Fabulous job. See how we did that without place value discs and drawing anything, completely in our minds. That is amazing. Let's try it again. Let's do 61 plus 53 plus 19 plus 27. Remember, look for numbers you can easily add together. Look at the ones place. Can you pause this video and see if you can do this all by yourself? When you're done, push play again so you can check your answer with me. Okay, how did it go? Did you look at the ones place? Did you see numbers that could easily go together? I was looking here and saw the 1 and the 9 again, my buddies of 10. And the 3 and the 7 here in this number, those are buddies of 10. But I want them next to each other, so I'm going to rewrite the problem. There you go, 61 and 19, and 53 and 27. Did you break apart these numbers? I broke apart 60 into 60 and 1, and I broke apart 19 into 9 and 10. And I put the 9 first because I want these buddies of 10 together, like that. Okay, and then I broke apart 53, broke apart it to 50 and 3, and broke apart 27 to 7 and 20. Put 7 first, the ones first, so it is next to this buddy here, because that makes a 10. So then I've got 60 plus 10 plus 10 plus 50 plus 10 plus 20. Okay, I'm going to count that by tens. We've got 6 10s and one more 10, that's 7 10s. And another 10 is 8 10s. Ooh, plus 5 10s. That's 13 10s. Another 10 is 14 10s. And 2 more is 16 10s. So I have 16 10s here. What number is 16 10s? 160. See how we did that completely in our mind just by looking for friendly numbers? You did such an awesome job. I am so impressed with the work that you're doing. So I have one more opportunity for you. This is your turn. Can you do this problem on your whiteboard or on a piece of paper? And then when you're finished, seesaw it to your teacher. Oops. Seesaw it to your teacher or show them your work so they can check it. Hey, remember, look for friendly numbers that you can easily add together. And if you need to, rewrite the problem so those numbers are closer together. Super job today. Keep up the good work.